funniest fucking thing you ever heard. I hope I can get through it without.
You were crying last time.
I was fucking crying. I can't stand it. You ready?
Yep.
Oh.
I'm already recording.
We have a standard 6-foot fence in the backyard, and a couple of months ago I heard about burglaries increasing dramatically in the entire city. To make sure this never happened to me, I got an electric fence and ran a single wire along the top of the fence. Actually, I got the biggest cattle charger tractor supply I had, made for 26 miles of fence. Then I used an 8-foot log ground rod and drove it in the ground 7.5 feet into the ground. The ground rod's the key. With the more you have in the ground, the better the fence works. One day, I go out and I'm mowing the backyard with my cheapo Walmart 6-horsepower big wheel push mower. The hot wire is broken and laying out in the yard, but I knew for a fact that I had unplugged the charger. I always do that before I cut the grass. I pushed the mower around and the wire reached down to grab. I pushed the mower around and the wire was in the way, so I reached down to grab it to throw it out of the way. It seems as though I haven't unplugged the charger at all. Now I'm standing there. I've got the running lawnmower in my right hand and the 1.7 kilowatt fence wire in the other hand. Keep in mind that the charger is about the size of a reed battery. It has a picture of an upside down kettle with fire on the cover. Time stood still. The first thing I noticed is my pecker trying to climb up the front side of my body. My ears curled downward, and I could feel the lawnmower ignition firing in the backside of my brain. Every time the strap rolled over, I could feel the spark in my head. I was literally one with the engine. I can't stand it.
It's leading up to the good podcast.
This is a good part. That wasn't funny at all. It seems as though the fence charger and the piece of lawnmower were fighting over who was in control of my electrical impulse. Science says you cannot craft, pee, and vomit at the same time. That makes a difference. Not only did I do 3 at once, but my bowels emptied 3 different times in less than a half a second. My matrix kind of bowel movement when the time is creeping along and I'll lean back and bam, maybe you scratch your pants 3 times. It seemed like there were minutes between each one, but in reality it was so close together. It's like the exhaust pulses from a big black Chevy turning 8 grand. At this point, about 30 minutes, maybe 2 seconds, into holding onto the fence wire, my hand wrapped around the wire, palm down, so I couldn't let it go. I grew up on a farm, so I knew all about electric fences, but my dad had always told me those piece of shit chargers made by International, whoever, were like 9 volts and just kind of tickled. This one I could not let go of. The 8-foot ground rod is now accepting signals through me, the perma-damp Arkansas river bottom soil. At this point, I'm thinking I'm going to have to just man it up and take it until the lawnmower runs out of gas. One thing is, I remember I just filled the tank. Now, the lawnmower is starting to run rough. It has settled into a loping running pattern as if it had some kind of big lawnmower race cam in it. Covered in poop, pee, and with my bobbin on my chest, I think, oh my God, please die. But no, it settles into my rough, lumpy cam idle nicely and remains there like a big bore cam roller EFI motor waiting for the go command from its owner's right foot. So here I am in the middle of July, 140 degrees, 80% humidity, standing in my own backyard begging God to kill me. God did not take me that day. He left me there covered by old fluids, wither in the misery of my stupidity I had created. I honestly don't know how I got loose from the wire. I woke up later on the ground hours later. The lawnmower beside me was out of gas. It was later on that day that I was sunburned. There were 2 large dead spots in the grass where I'd been standing. Another long, skinny one dead where I stood, where I lay. The wire had laid beside me when I was on the ground holding on to it. I assumed I finally had a seizure, and the resulting thrashing had somehow let go of the wire. Upon awakening from my electricity-induced sleep, I realized a few things. My teeth seem to have melted. Now I have cramps on the bottoms of my feet, and my right butt cheek, knuckle up just so right. Poop, pee, and vomit, but all smell as bad as you might say. My left eye.
Left eye what?
My left eye will not open. My right eye will not close. The lawnmower runs like a son of a bitch now. There's more.
Good.
I can't see. Hey, somebody else read this.
You gotta finish.
The lawnmower runs like a son of a bitch now. Seriously. I think our little session cleared up some of the carbon fouling or something, because it was better now than ever. My nuts are a little smaller. But they're almost a foot long. I can turn on my TV in the game room like 40 while thinking of the number 4. The good news is that day changed my life, and I now have a newfound respect for things. I appreciate the little things more, and now I always triple check to make sure the fence charger is unplugged. The good news is that if a burglar does try to come over the fence, I can clearly visualize what my security system will do to him. That gives me a warm and fuzzy feeling all over, which amazes me. Triple check before I mow. Yeah.
Wow.
I really wish I could read that without laughing. I cannot do it.
Oh my goodness.
I've read that like 20 times now.
And he's just like that every time.
Little son of a bitch. And what was that?